NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
That's all right. We don't have to do it all the time, which is good because
That's what I'm saying. We haven't done it.
3, 2, 1.
it's Friday. Oh, we didn't hear that.
We're gonna hear the snap.
Snap.
As soon as we hear the snap,
What the
we'll
hell?
go.
There's the snap.
There's a snap. Fun Fact Friday.
Like,
Take a
warn
chance
us.
on me. Well, you know what? As I
I'm
think
telling
about it-
people to take a chance on you.
They've already,
Because
they've
after
already
cooking the castle
We have-
last night, they have to take a chance on you.
Yeah, now he's yelling.
Now
It's like Pope Gregory said,
upset.
that's the chance you
You
got
ever
to
hear the
take.
phrase,
Who's Pope Gregory?
methinks thou doth protest too much?
Yes, that was
Shakespeare
Shakespeare and his
and Macbeth.
right.
In other words, guilty
A
by
horse, a kingdom for my horse.
A horse is a horse, of
No.
course, of course.
Yes.
That was
When you're talking to Mr. Ed.
not. Was that Macbeth?
That was no
No,
McDonald's.
Yes.
That's what they make their
Yes.
hamburgers out of. All
Horse.
right, go ahead. How can they get in touch with us?
NCTV45.com. And please, people, seriously, I'm begging you from the bottom of my heart.
Wow.
I'm giving you the puppy dog, guys. Please, please, leave some comments for us on NCTV45.com.
Yeah.
Comment on each individual episode.
Yes.
We can read these comments. We take them to heart. We take them seriously. We will address each one individually. And who knows, you may make it to air. On air.
Yeah.
After
if they want us to
they
discuss
take-
something, we'll
Then
go
we
down.
always try to spray.
Oh wait, here. Do you want us to talk about mold, or we'll have that lady come on from the pet place and tell us why we shouldn't have our dogs out there in Halloween? We'll do that. Come on, man.
Let's discuss the
I want to know, why do they whisper on some of those other stations? Like those public...
public access stations.
They go,
Yeah.
Like NPR.
Yeah,
Well,
you
this
know,
is my favorite when they talk
I
like
really
this,
think
and then
you
all of a
hit
sudden
the nail on the head
they
there.
start to drift away, and then you have to turn up your radio because they start to drift away, and then all of a sudden they come in with some type of fight, and it's like whoa.
And that's why
Like,
nobody
just-
listens to them.
Yeah, just like nice typical
You
cadence.
got to be yourself.
Yeah.
Ladies, we say this.
Ladies?
And
Hey,
gentlemen.
ladies.
Hey, look. Hey, you know,
Hello.
we're in your
Oh,
room,
ladies.
we're in your house, we're everywhere. You know, just enjoy, have fun. Like I said, it's like we're sitting on a couch, face to face, in the kitchen, face to face, having a coffee. What we'd like to do soon, which would be really, really great, if Mr. Producer
Stuck in the mud.
we could advertise. We'd like to do a live show for a whole week at Dixie at the Confluence.
They said yes,
She said yes.
but
and guess
we
what?
have
We
to
could,
set this up.
yeah, and guess what? We could have people come down and sit.
This is the conversation
coffee.
that we have every time. We
Yeah.
have this conversation
Once again, Joel-
Every 4 in the morning
Joel,
Let's
once
conversation.
be a
again-
problem solver.
Right,
Once again, Joel, while we were having this conversation,
Right.
Padula was bringing the coffee.
right.
You had your head in my sausage sandwich, just devouring it, and you weren't paying attention.
Oh my gosh,
Uh,
I know
well,
that didn't
I'll
happen.
call up Gloria.
Please tell me that didn't happen.
And wow.
Was I on the
Hey, you know what I think it's time for?
I was on the
We
bench.
should listen to me.
You
Dixie
enjoy
said-
Italian sausage
You know what would have been? You
sandwiches.
know what would have
That's
been
a good
nice too today?
I was binging.
They had a live, look, we could really go way out with this. Invite all of our sponsors down to the Confluence to do the live show. We could have them on talking about what their store, okay? What their, we could
You
have
sound
all
like
of
me.
them down to
Let's
the
try this
Confluence.
again.
Go ahead.
You know what we could do?
What?
At the Confluence, since they have such a large venue,
Yes.
we could invite all our sponsors to come down.
And do
and
what?
They can each come on individually and express to us what they do. Like, are they a restaurateur? Are they a baker?
Yes.
Are they a crazy old man that owns a hardware store that goes around and steals cop cars and runs around naked in the city?
And it could be porn eternity.
Right.
Eternity.
Eternity. Are you attorneys
men?
that need to represent Mr. Weller?
Yes.
Are you somebody who travels the world and
Wouldn't that be a
brings
great
back
idea?
fun things for us to buy from the city of
That
Newcastle?
lady Wendy does
Yeah.
that out in
Silk.
Wilmington.
Road?
Right. She
Silk
danced
Road?
with
No, she didn't. Nope, we didn't. Nope. No, she
Cut me
didn't.
right there,
Nope. Cut off.
Leslie
But yeah,
Sansone
that would
walked
be wonderful.
with,
We
huh?
could even bring down a representative from Westminster.
And if you girls or guys don't have enough money to go to college because of the debt, when you graduate, you could get it, maybe try out dance
didn't you
for
hear?
the club.
Didn't
No?
you hear?
No.
Didn't you hear?
No.
It's as
No.
long as we get another, like Joe Biden, like
Yeah.
if we elect Joe Biden or Hillary Clinton, we won't have to worry about that. Everybody will have their education paid for. Because see,
From
the
who?
United States has this big pot of gold
Yeah.
at the end of the rainbow
Uh-huh.
that there's a big pot of gold and it's endless and it's bottomless and we could just pull money out of there and just give it to people. It's great.
Hey, speaking of bottomless.
Unless you're white and male,
Yeah.
then
Hey,
you're not
speaking
allowed.
of bottomless.
because you don't
Hey,
get that.
speaking of bottomless.
Because it's Irish and
Speaking of bottomless,
Stretch
we
marks?
talked about, well, close. We talked about Kane, the Attorney
she's
General.
bottomless.
Well, remember,
She might have to start dancing now.
you said that.
What's in a bag?
Well, you
thought
were going to
we-
ask me what's in the bag.
I
I'm
thought-
asking you
I
what you
thought we
think
were
is
gonna
in the
talk-
bag.
I thought we were going to talk about Attorney Kane during Newswatch Weekend Edition.
I thought we were going to
with
do it
J&J.
today.
I don't want to talk about it today. I want
Well,
to talk about it on Newswatch.
You know, let me explain this to you.
Yeah.
To who? Him or me?
Both of you.
Okay.
You asked about Kane,
Uh-huh.
and you said what's in the bag.
Right.
And it depends on what she ate last night, whether she took a poop or not.
Because she's a bag. Like a bag. Like you call an old lady
No,
a
I don't
old
want to
bag.
listen to me. This is
That's
wow,
funny.
man.
It's funny.
Yeah, he could be doing stand up. He could
That's
warm
what-
up the dancers.
That's
at
what you're
stretch
supposed
marks.
to do. You're supposed to do.
Couldn't he
Hey,
warm
don't
up the
touch me.
dancers?
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Touch me again, I'll kill you.
I'll kill you.
Okay. So
Somebody
Kane,
touched me
You want
once.
to wait?
Once. What?
I just think this is so important.
Okay,
because
let's
last-
talk about
last
it. We
week-
can address it more in depth on Newswatch Weekend.
So we want to do guess what's in the bag. We do this on occasion. What Peeves, Padula, or whatever, Joel, who cares? We just have fun. Guess what's in the bag. So now I threw a lot of hints out there.
Mm-hmm.
And so what do you think could possibly be in this bag?
Wait. You've thrown out hints to previous bags, but
Right.
not this particular one.
Yes, because we've been talking about it. And see
We've
if you
talked
remember.
about a lot of things.
Right. So, and it boils down to
I hate when you
Pennsylvania,
do that.
Harrisburg,
Right.
Harrisburg.
Okay. It is.
Well, you can pick it up. You can't look in it though.
Oh my gosh, I know what it is.
What?
Speaking of bottomless.
What do you think?
Is it Mrs. Kane's panties?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm going to show you. This is
Seriously, did I get
Yeah.
it right?
It's true. I went to Harrisburg, almost got arrested.
it
So I
right.
hope nobody views or whatever, listens, sees, whatever the heck they
Okay.
do in Harrisburg. But you know, we've been talking about Miss Kane. She got a little bit upset, and then you started this rumor that she did.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Joel, could
Yes.
you please come here a second?
Oh.
Joel, I need you. This is a total emergency.
Anyway, so
You know,
we talked about Kane. Mrs.
this is
Kane,
what
the Attorney
continues.
General.
Joel, would you
So-
read this?
Okay, they're doing another show. We're doing two shows at once. Okay. And it's-
Joel, wait. Joel's coming.
There's one person on Facebook.
Joel.
Okay.
Joel.
This is his feed on Facebook, right? Our NCTV45.com Facebook
Yeah,
page.
yeah.
The feed is immense, right? He finally got one person
The-
to like
Joel.
Cook in the Castle.
Joel,
one.
I just showed you one of
One.
many.
One, yeah.
You
You
know-
probably just typed that in.
It says like.
Well,
Yeah,
speaking
cut-
of like, I
Yes.
like, well, the Attorney General.
I had
is going through a
42
rough
likes on
time.
my golf pictures.
Yeah, and the Attorney General.
Yeah, your
came,
mom, your
and-
sister.
I
And
don't have a sister. Thanks.
So
Thanks.
here,
My sister
she's
died
trying to do the right
in a
thing.
horrific accident.
And
Thanks for bringing that up. Today's actually the anniversary of it.
and so
You
Ms.
know
Kane,
what?
the Attorney General,
She was 12
Joe
years old.
Killer.
she was the Attorney General. Okay,
No, I'm not okay.
well, I got to tell you this story anyway. So here's what happened.
I'm just joking. I didn't have a sister.
All right,
I'm only
here's
child.
what happened.
Yes.
So you said it. She had panties. She didn't have panties. Newswatch, whatever.
Why are we doing this?
Because you guessed what was in the bag.
I
but
did,
here's what
but
happened.
that's kind of off color.
No, it isn't.
Like, why would we
I
kick somebody
went-
when they're
I
down?
went. Well, I'm not. I went to see if this was true.
Okay.
So at least you got to give me some credit for doing
Yeah.
that over the weekend.
Well,
I
I
could have
was-
gotten. I drove to Harrisburg,
That was more of a joke than.
It was?
Yeah.
so I went to her house for nothing.
Yeah. You
I got
actually
into.
drove out to Harrisburg.
I got into it with her.
You talked to Mrs. Kane.
Yeah, I said, hey, Mrs., can I come in? And she goes, no,
They didn't
I'm the
arrest you?
attorney. Huh?
The Secret Service didn't like jump.
No, because
the guys with
nobody's
the
like,
earpiece?
everybody's trying to avoid it because like they're trying to get her out of office. We'll talk about that on News Watch, Newsday, whatever it is. So I said, look, the rumor is you don't have any panties on. So next thing you know, we get into a huge scuffle. And I did like a wedgie thing on her. Okay, so she does have panties. Look, I brought them back. And
Oh, Jay, come back!
look, see, I brought them and they were ripped from doing a wedgie.
Okay.
And then this is what it said on them. You can't touch this, and then it has CC the AG, but she tried to camouflage her name, Kathleen Kane, the Attorney General, CC the AG. But yeah, you can't touch this. I mean, I ripped them from her. Look, look, I could rob a bank when can I? Hey, I'm thinking, okay. But yeah, I got, and they smell nice. But wow, and you know what else?
I don't
So
want to know anymore.
I have to tell you this,
I don't
because
wanna
when
know
I
anymore.
grabbed her,
Okay.
I didn't know this was going to happen because I had to run out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
And fortunately, I brought the yellow bag with me. And then here, she had this. She started yelling and barking at me and stuff like that. And then she was wearing this. I took this off of her. It's a dog collar. I don't know what the heck was going on with that, but wow. So,
Angela, we're gonna get sued.
so
Just
no,
so you
no.
know,
I'm just telling
you might have to have Blue cut that whole section.
No, what are you talking
Might
about?
have to hit the cutting room floor.
No, that can't be happening.
She's the Attorney General.
She's not
Like
anymore. They took her
The first
law
part of her
license.
name is Attorney.
Yeah. It's freedom of speech, First Amendment. We're not saying anything that
We're dragging her name through the mud, though, aren't we?
What mud?
The mud, the muck and mire of.
No, but I just
Popular
wanted to see
opinion.
if that was true, and I had to go to her house.
Okay.
And I went to her house, and I found them.
He just came back from her house too.
He did. I know, but he probably has sausage in the bag. Because that's been our theme this week, sausage in the bag.
correct.
So there it is. So I did that.
I can't believe I guessed it. I'm pretty proud of myself for guessing
Yeah.
it.
The dog thing, I don't know what that's about. I don't even want to know. But the panty thing, so just to answer your question, she does wear them. Boy, what a struggle that was. I had
can
her on her
imagine.
tippy toes.
Yeah, she's-
I was doing like an atomic.
She's not like a smallish woman.
No, she's not. And that's why she's
Good thing you work out.
very good thing I worked out. Wow. And guess who gave me a ride back?
I would have no idea. Mr. Weller.
Mr. Weller. I went up with him in the cop car. Because then that's why you
You could
asked that.
expedite it.
Thank you. And that's why when you asked me Secret Service, I
Didn't even think
he
twice.
showed, it's amazing though, he had a badge, but he didn't have any clothes on. Just- Then he kept saying, stick them up. So I don't know what the heck that meant, but he held them. So then what they started doing, they took their clubs out too. So they got into this
And they all
fight.
started
What's
running
the-
around
what's
going,
the-
"Stick 'em up!"
Yeah. What kind of a fight is that called? I don't know. But they,
They're having fun.
wow, with their clubs.
Smile on their face.
Hello there, Joel.
Stick them up. What?
Amazing.
This is us out here in space. Go back to Earth.
We're traveling the line.
Yeah,
We're
so-
traveling the line. That's all right.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
So it's a true story. And then,
Yeah.
boy, he was doing that thing, and
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Then
Hey, you're doing
then
that
he hid
thing.
in the corner. They were looking for him,
Mm.
and then to like sort of like camouflage themselves
Mm.
because they were gonna like survey the house quite a bit. The police.
Yeah.
They hung their hats on him.
Looking for Mr. Weller.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because he hid in the corner like this, and okay, and then they
Yeah.
hung stuff on him.
Yeah.
They didn't know who he was.
On his nose. Yeah.
Yes.
Hung
Wow,
that hat
he's
on
like a
his nose.
Pinocchio thing.
Yeah.
Lie to me, lie to me.
Yeah. 'Cause-
So,
yep.
wow. Anyway, so it was one heck of a weekend.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
He. Oh my gosh! Like.
And when you
the
see him, he's
escapades
coming
and
on the
adventure.
show.
Yes, I
If
can't
our
wait.
producer,
I can't wait.
listen to me, if he can set it up,
Yeah.
we even told him, I mean, we only have to move, ladies and gentlemen, so you know, and a lot of you people know where the Confluence is located. The Isley Brothers, it's your thing, or it's your thing. Do what you want to do.
And he talks about us.
I can't
Right
tell
on.
you to. It's your thing. Anyway,
I think Padula dancing has brought this show to a whole new level.
now listen to me. We only have to carry this stuff 100 feet, maybe, Jay. Jay.
Yes. Yes.
He was
We could-
dancing.
we
Do
could
you
do the
understand
show.
this?
I just went somewhere.
I don't blame you. Stay there. Stay there, or I'll get you. Is it a one-way? Okay. And we could have went, and she said we could do the show. And what's so nice about that?
Yeah.
We could have all of our sponsors there at that venue.
I know. We've
How do you know
established that.
You said that?
We talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
In the show.
Really?
We just said-
sleep talking
Yeah.
and you didn't realize
So-
it.
We said the word venue. It's a large venue. All of our sponsors can come down and
And-
they can express what they do.
Right.
I
from
described what
restaurateur-
Joel was
Right.
eating.
And
Right.
guess what? We could have live music. They have a kid there
Yeah,
tonight.
we talked about that. Yep.
Live music
Mhm.
tonight.
Yeah.
Kid. Yeah,
And we
on
could have
guitar.
been there.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah, he didn't want to.
he doesn't want to.
Yeah, we
And that
talked
would
about it.
really do a lot to both.
This
I mean, we're
is-
number one, but now
Yeah.
we could actually
Well, we
literally
Padola,
crush
you're-
people.
you're-
And we can make
Padola,
our
you're stretching.
sponsors
Sponsors.
very happy.
We could give them,
No, that was the name of the stir place.
what?
He said
You're stretched.
Well, they're not gonna be invited. We can't
No, we
invite
can't invite.
Gloria and Ryder.
Well, they're not a sponsor.
No, they're not. They are
And we
not.
would not put up with that type of sponsorship.
No, we would not put up with
In fact,
anything.
we don't even want you watching the show.
What show?
This show.
Who?
Them.
But they're working.
Yeah. It's the oldest profession in the world.
No, don't say that about them. You know, some of them need to go to school.
I understand that. That's
Well,
okay.
Gloria did say to me, and I quote,
It's a bit unsavory.
right,
be
but she
honest
did
with you.
say to me, and I quote, I like taking things lying down.
Mhm.
So that's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So anyhow, it would be very nice to go over the confluence. and
Yeah,
do the
but,
show.
you know, we gotta get, what's his name, McCheese, to get the show going over
Mm-hmm. Well,
there.
he's one of those typical people that you offer a great idea and he poo-poos it.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of offering solutions, he just continually harps on the problem.
Yeah.
And we
President-
offer solution after solution, much like President Obama. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's-
well, and then I was gonna say, Robert Kennedy summed it up best when he said, I see things, other people see things and ask why I see things and ask why not. So Robert
I
Kennedy
see
said.
I didn't understand a
trees
word you
of
said.
green,
Well, he
It sounded
didn't
like
either.
you said a bad
red
word.
roses
No, no.
too.
He-
Maybe this conversation will go somewhere too.
Yeah, well, to the confluence, I mean.
No, that's not going to happen.
No.
No, it's not gonna happen.
We could have every one of our sponsors there. And you know what I would do that night? Can I
would
tell you
do?
something?
What would you do? You dress up that night.
I'd wear a suit.
Tux. Let's do
If I could rent a
tuxes.
tux from, what's his name? What's the guy next door to us?
Yeah, Main Street Clothier.
I'll tell you what, all the way with the clothier, hey.
What you
Let's
say.
do it.
Playing
Right.
in the hay.
May.
Don't make me stay, 'cause I want to go play.
In the bay.
Do you have
What'd you say?
sunshine on a cloudy
I
day?
made a statue out of clay.
Well,
What
Anyway,
is
so-
the day?
I hope
Don't jump
football's
into the
You know
already
fray.
what?
over, huh? The cray?
Don't jump
crane
into the
room?
fray
He's kind of
because
like
it's kind of gray. If I
Really?
will say,
Are you ready? You want me to write that
My
down?
name is
you're
Jay.
kind of.
and he is K. Don't make me lay
He's
Or
got.
sway
or
You
may
know-
because I might nay
in the hay
or pay
day.
for you to say
Hay. I'm a
R-S-T.
hoarder.
He's got the-
Ote, as but we would say. Oy vey, there's a way.
to go to the cray.
Z.
No, cray.
Z.
Let me explain something to
Oh,
you,
Go ahead.
gentlemen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don Rickles once said, "Tully Savalas, say us a song."
Tully Swallows, not Tully.
You
Yeah.
know who he
Yeah,
was?
yeah, it was
Yeah,
the
Kelly's Law.
detective, the bullheaded
Yeah,
guy with the
yeah,
sucker who loves you, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the look. He's got the say. Say us a song, guys. Say us a song.
I don't understand what's going on.
I have
They're
no-
speechless.
I have no clue.
I've lost it.
You know what?
I've got nothing.
Every time his Susan stops by, he becomes a different person.
yeah.
When Casey was here,
Oh, enlightened,
unbelievable.
eloquent,
The motivation,
produced very
the
well.
passion,
Yes.
the compassion
Yes.
that he has.
The commitment.
And he lights up
Commitment
like
to
a
excellence.
huge White House Christmas tree.
He blossoms.
Huge.
He blossoms.
Huge Christmas tree.
The wife
Okay.
stops in.
Now,
He
my
becomes
my
bipolar.
blossoms
Right, he does.
blue.
By what? Sickle?
He.
I like to ride my bicycle. I like to ride my bike.
Bike.
Speaking of the Queen
I'm
of
really-
England,
He won't.
I'm really proud of
He won't. Proud Mary.
riding their bikes.
So
keep on turning.
he won't play any of those. You know why? That's why I like Nathan. How old is Nathan?
Nathan's about
18?
12 or 13.
Yeah,
I believe.
Whatever. Yeah.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Oh man.
What if we just ignored it? What if we paid no attention?
Well, then we'd get more viewers because the ratings would go sky high because we'd be on for an hour.
because-
Because who's on after us?
Right, I know. Like, what's
Who's
on
on
after
after
this?
us?
What's on after this? Nothing.
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 Who's
The
on?
Cooking
No,
the
Cooking the
Castle.
Castle.
No,
Thursday.
what
Today's
time
Friday.
do you come on?
On Friday, it's football.
No,
Well,
what
football's
time
not
do you
for
come
another,
on?
the football's not for another 6 hours, 7
Right,
hours.
right.
They watch football. They watch Cooking the Castle.
How do they watch football? They watch last week's football game?
Yes,
Or this week's?
the Lawrence County football show's on. They warm up
Not
for all
another
these
4
things.
hours.
Where's Matt Geiger been?
He had to go to jail.
He did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, there's a whole story behind that.
Wait,
The Geiger-
bye,
the
guys.
Geiger
Goodbye.
calendar,
Have a
guys.
good weekend.
The
Have a
Geiger-
good
the
weekend.
Geiger
It's
calendar.
November.
He took-
7 o'clock
Bye-bye.
He
back.
took credit for the Geiger.